Kris, can you describe the approach to today's practice from you and your group?
Just a reset. We need to put the last couple games behind us, learn from them. We have lots to learn from, but I just think everyone needs to just get a little bit better. This one guy's not going to turn it around, or whether it's a defenseman, forward, goalie standing on his head. Just collectively, we got to be much better. And you look at our stretch through January. I think we're into February, like 11-3 little stretch there, and even before that, very similar stretch. We're obviously getting big contributions from Leon and Connor, but a lot of the other guys playing well, and just right now, everyone's just not playing up to their potential.
Every team has to go through a little adversity throughout the course of an 82-game regular season, but are these the times where it's very beneficial to have a group that's older, more mature, more experienced, that they can kind of rely on that experience to get through it?
I don't know if there's in theory, it'd be better the older you are, the more experience you have, and the more experience you have, the better you are to handle adversity. But I just know that good teams put losing stretches at a minimum, keep it short, and good teams have long winning streaks and they extend them as long as they can possibly. And this is our little stretch, and we need to change some things and start winning some games.
As a head coach of these athletes, is there anything you added on your checklist to make sure that you kind of get through here on a practice after 2 straight losses? Is there anything extra that you kind of have to do, or is the approach that's sort of the same?
No, it's always addressing your team's needs, and even if when you're winning, there's things that you need to address. When you're losing, that list is a little bit longer, and when you're losing, you can't address everything. I think it's most important to address the things that are most important, that are going to make the most difference in the game between winning and losing. And I think we address some things. And tomorrow, before we play our game tomorrow night, there'll be some more things on the guys' minds.
What are the things that you guys can do to maybe help your goaltenders out a little bit more, especially in the D zone?
I think obviously puck management's a big one. Whether that's in the offensive zone, defensive zone, anywhere on the ice, the more you possess the puck, more passes you're making, you're putting them in a position to defend. And I think our Philadelphia game and our Washington game were very different on the type of games that we played. Each night, one of those areas were glaring that we needed much improvement. We just need to possess that puck a little bit more. But then when we are checking, we're not going to have the puck the whole time. But when we are checking, collectively, we got to get into spots a little bit faster, because if you give anybody time and space, they'll make plays. We got to put pressure on some more on the opposition to force them into making poor decisions with the puck. And they're still going to make plays, but they're going to make a lot less. And when they do make that play, you just have to tip your hat and say, nice play, and move on. But if you sit back and you're not in position and they got time to assess what their options are, they're going to pick you apart. And I saw that the other night.
Just confirming, as rest for Connor McDavid?
Just rest.